How algae could replace gasoline, the green fuel revolution. Imagine a world where your car runs not on crude oil, but on a green, slimy substance growing in ponds, algae. Sounds strange, right? But this isn't science fiction. This could be the future of clean energy. In this video, we're diving deep into the pond of possibilities to discover how algae could be the ultimate replacement for gasoline. The science, the economics, the challenges, everything you need to know in one powerful story. What is algae and why is it special? Algae are simple, plant-like organisms found in water and damp environments. They're tiny, but don't let that fool you. These microscopic powerhouses can produce massive amounts of lipids, or oils, which can be converted into biofuels. Unlike corn or soybeans, algae don't need fertile land. They grow in saltwater, wastewater, even deserts. That makes them incredibly efficient, and a big win for food security, too. Think about it. Algae can produce up to 60 times more oil per acre than traditional biofuel crops. That's like discovering a hidden oil field, but one that doesn't damage the planet. How is algae turned into fuel? The process is fascinating. It starts with growing algae in tanks or ponds. Once mature, the algae are harvested and their oil is extracted. That oil is then refined, just like crude oil, but into biodiesel, jet fuel, or even gasoline substitutes. Some companies use a technique called hydrothermal liquefaction, which mimics the natural process that creates fossil fuels, but does it in minutes, not millions of years. It's not just cars that could benefit, that planes, ships, and even power plants could one day run on algae-based fuels. Why is algae fuel so important? Our world is choking on carbon emissions. Fossil fuels, gasoline, diesel, coal are the main culprits. Algae, on the other hand, absorb CO2 as they grow. This makes them carbon neutral, and in some cases, even carbon negative. That's a game changer in the fight against climate change. Plus, the fuel industry is facing a ticking clock. Oil is finite. As reserves shrink and prices fluctuate, the need for a renewable, stable, and scalable fuel source is urgent. Can algae compete with oil? Here's where things get tricky. Right now, producing algae fuel is more expensive than traditional gasoline. The technology is still evolving, and scaling it up is challenging. But prices are dropping, and with government support, improved biotech, and rising oil prices, algae's moment could come sooner than we think. Already, companies like ExxonMobil, Sapphire Energy, and Algenol have invested billions into algae research, even the U.S. Department of Energy is funding algae fuel development, seeing it as a national priority. Innovation. Driving algae forward breakthroughs are happening fast. Scientists are genetically engineering algae strains to produce more oil, grow faster, and resist contamination. Others are developing closed-loop systems that recycle nutrients and water, making algae farming more efficient and eco-friendly. We're also seeing hybrid solutions, mixing algae fuel with existing fuels to reduce emissions without needing to change infrastructure. This is a smart bridge between the old energy world and the new. The future of fuel, green and clean. So, will algae replace gasoline completely? Maybe not overnight, but it's already proving itself as a viable alternative and supplement. If we invest in it, innovate with it, and embrace it, algae could become a key piece of our clean energy puzzle. Imagine a world where our cars, planes, and homes are powered by the sun, air, and a little green life in water. It's not just possible, it's happening. Final thought, why should you care? If you care about the planet, your health, the economy, or just cool science, this matters. Algae might not be the hero we expected, but it could be the one we need, quietly, efficiently, and sustainably growing the fuel of tomorrow. Stick around as we break down how algae could be your next gas station, why it's not mainstream yet, and what needs to change to make this dream a reality. Hit like, subscribe, and share if you're ready for a greener, cleaner future.